Ooh, welcoming. It's now the 9th of May. 6 weeks on. We're going at it for round 3. Come on, we've got to make it this time. Stay tuned. 5 AM. I've got a good feeling about this time. We've got some chilled music on. It's going to be a nice day. That's positives. Staying positive. Getting through this time. We're getting there this time. It's getting done. The whole experience is going to be negative regardless of getting caught open, but at least we're going to make positives of Lots of focus memory cards got on the camera and the other one's in my bag somewhere. But this, we've already checked in. Fuck that. Let's go straight through. Okay, if we get through security, we're already winning. Because we're one step further forward than last time. Walking through. Yes, come on. First obstacle overcome. Next one, we've got to get these 2 bags on. I didn't put a bag in the hold because I was paranoid about getting lost. So now I've got to try and blag this on the plane. Because I've checked in ahead of time. Obviously I've not gone to the check-in desk for them to say you're not allowed to take that on, you're going to have to put it in the hold. So, this is how this whole trip's going to go. I've got to turn up to the hotel like this and then say, can you give me a room please? Because you gave me a reservation 6 weeks ago. And you moved it for a week later, which was wrong. There's been some confusion. Can you now give me the room? Whilst standing there, putting pressure on them. It may work, it may not, I don't know. The surgeon may disagree that he doesn't want to do the surgery that I want. We don't know until we get there. It's going to be an adventure. Stay tuned. Yes, yes, yes. A step further on. I just remember walking here last time, they had a heat scanner. A heat scanner and locator form. People are saying, have you done your locator form? No mate, they're not even asking for it. And they said, put your mask on. Me and the guy next to me went, mate, have you got a mask? I went, I ain't got a mask. Don't know the last time I wore one. There's no mask, no locator form. They've not checked the COVID pass yet, which could be here. But it seems fairly normal. So anyone who is worried about travelling, it's fairly normal. And just really quiet. Manchester Airport took quite an hour to get through security though. That was a bit ridiculous. But other than that, sound. Wounded. Not even one single COVID check anywhere. Not here, not in England. So it was cancelled last time for no reason. No, I'm wounded. So I've just got some cash. There you go, the cash. So we use Apple Pay everywhere. I need to get a taxi, so now I've got cash for the taxi, another barrier overcome, and I'm going to get a SIM card so my phone works. That's what you need to when you go to a country like this outside of Europe. Go and get a SIM card, don't change your phone. It just cuts off really fast and costs a fortune. Last time it was 150 quid a week. Spent 150 quid in a week. So I've got to find the Turkcell or Vodafone. Turkcell's supposed to be better. I YouTube this. Some guys already done a video explaining which one to you choose. Choose Turkcell, get a SIM card, phone works straight away, use WhatsApp and call everyone. And then you've got Google Maps, everything else you need. Pow! Turkcell.
You can use WhatsApp, your old number, your English number.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
After 15 minutes, put your airplane mode on and off. Will be active.
Okay, thank you very much. I used to be an experienced traveller. Everyone's like, oh, you're going without planning. What are you going to do? I'm going to wing it all the way, baby. 25 gig of data for £25. Unlimited local calls. So we need to ring any of them I can do, but I've got data anyway, so it's cheap. And it saves you, it's like £6 a day for 150 megabytes. Waste of time, you won't even get a few messages on WhatsApp for that. So that's sorted. I could probably use Uber if I wanted to now, but I've got cash for a taxi. And then we go to the hotel. Easy. Stay chilled. Anxiety's gone. We're on the way. Most countries will have SIM card shops like that. So in Egypt it was the same. Because you walk into the airport and then it has the SIM card shops just right there. Whereas obviously when I came to Turkey last time it cost a fortune, like I said. This time straight away my first thing is I need to get SIM cards so my phone works, and then you can use everything properly. And that takes away a lot of the anxiety when you're travelling. You're like, I don't know where I am, I don't know what's going on. Well, when that works, you can find the answer to anything, and it calms you down instantly. Because one of the most stresses we have is we go, well, my phone's not working, what if I get lost? Where am I? What if I need to ring someone? I need to find something, I need to speak to someone, I need to use Google Translate and all this stuff that you don't think of until it doesn't work. So I'm going to get to the hotel, I'm going to go sit in the sun for a little bit. And there we go. Back to life. Yes! There's the Swiss hotel I stayed last time. And there's the step that I sat on. You know when you're that bothered, like, you're dead bothered what people think of you. You're bothered like when you look on social media and selfies and stuff. Fuck me, does that all go out the window when you got some tubes in a bag? Fucking walking around the hotel in the middle of Turkey. I don't give a fuck what people think at this stage. There's no dignity left. And this is the road I walk around to the restaurant feeling like an old man. Which will be me again in 2 days' time. So I'm now going to go to the actual hotel I'm supposed to stay in, which is on the corner. I was meant to stay 6 weeks ago, so we're getting a surgery in 2 days. And then it was cancelled, and I tried to rearrange for this date. And that, my friends, is how you get a room, boss. Genuinely can't believe it. I'm just gonna, oh my god. Oh shit. I can't believe that actually worked. I just literally walked in and went, well, I was meant to change the booking. In all fairness, I was telling the truth there, I wasn't lying. There was just confusion. And he's just given me a room. Didn't even dispute it. I don't even know if I owe any extra cost, because I've got an extra 2 nights from 7 nights originally, now it's 9. I was wanting to upgrade, but I don't want to rock the boat now, because the reason I was disputing it was because it went from £290 to £580, and I was like, it's 2 more days. I don't know. I know it's a couple of months later, but it's 2 more days. Booking.com said, well, that's the hotel saying. I said, well, I'm going to speak to the hotel, and they kept passing me back and forth. So I came to the reception and just sat at the desk, and here we are. Problem solved. It's out for a nighttime stroll. Do you know what, this place is actually really nice at night time. And the thing is, everyone's like, oh no god, you can't walk around your own at night time in Turkey. Why? It's absolutely fine walking around. It's peaceful, calm. It's just different. It's different. Which will make people uncomfortable. Because if you're used to going to like Spain and you live in England, you feel this really uncomfortable. You're out of your comfort zone. Is it then scary, or are you just feeling anxious because you're out of your comfort zone? Well, this is my second time here, so I'm not out of my comfort zone. I know these streets now. I feel very comfortable here. This was the road I walked across last time. Feeling very, very vulnerable. Like a 90-year-old man going for the meal that's just the restaurant over there. So, it's a nice place, peaceful place to be. It's just that people are not used to being here. Good morning on day 2. So we're now going to go for a COVID test. I can't say it without laughing. I haven't got COVID. Why am I going for another COVID test? Yes, I'm going for another COVID test. The thing is on the light there because I'm very light sensitive, and I didn't really like it when it was dead bright at night time. So I put this over. I would suggest people do stuff like that, by the way, because if you're going to sit in here loads and there's no little lamps, find something like that. keep the lights low. It's much more relaxing at night time. Just adding to the list of reasons why MedLife is a shit company and no one should ever use them. As we've established, the communication is awful. My mate just had a boob job last week here in Turkey. An amazing company. She met the surgeon loads of times before. She had blood work. She got through it. She had loads of information. She was really put at ease. You don't get that with MedLife. You just get drawn on and cut open. That's it. Fucking man up and deal with it. We're back, day 2. We got the same driver. So that guy was like, it's weird seeing you without the mask this time. So I'm now getting a PCR test. I'm wearing a mask, even though they're not even mandatory in Turkey anymore. These guys still want to do it. So with this, they really thorough. They want to do PCR test, but you give us 0 communication and 0 aftercare, which makes no sense. Neither does COVID, so there we go. Do you know there's like 10,000 people watching this, but yeah, there's loads of people watching. Because there's not much information. People are saying, when can I train, when can I train? That's the main question.
You need to face that way, Chris. Lean against it. That's it. When I tell you, you can hold your breath, okay? Take it. Go forward. Lean against it, yeah.
When am I starting holding?
Take a deep breath and hold, and I'll tell you, okay? Yes, now.
Me and the driver were just laughing because that's my room from last time. So obviously come up in a lift. That's my room. And I was like, oh yes, yeah. So obviously if you go back on the first video, you see in room 320. Let's see if they're putting back in there this time. For continuity. You'll be able to see the difference. And it was weird. Obviously surgeons, surgeons not even wearing a mask, man. Why am I wearing a mask? Surgeons not even wearing a mask. No one's wearing a mask in the hospital. And I've not got COVID. So they've removed it all here anyway. 2 weeks ago. It's all chilled. Turkey's back to normal. But I've actually had this time blood test, ECG, X-ray. It's done all this stuff. And last time you didn't do anything. So whether they've just changed in 2 years, I don't know. We'll see if there's any aftercare this time, because it was non-existent last time, as we know. It's been 18 months, I should hope I'm more muscular.
Okay.
So, hang on. Right, I've got. So I think the scars need to come up now.
Okay. Okay, okay, we should do the excision here. But you will not work for some time, you know. You will not bend forward for some time. Okay, we will do excision. Okay, this scars are very tight. Okay.
Yeah, so all this is tight and obviously all the body fat's fine here.
Yeah, no body fat, okay?
Yeah.
You take lipo, you know.
Yeah.
The fat is very low.
But then it's the same all here and then there's just a lot of fat still there.
You know, it's not fat but skin, here less fat. Just here, but we will excise the skin, okay? We will do excise the skin. We will do
What, so we're doing an incision all the way around?
Yeah, the incision will go all around because of the back part. It will not
No, but I mean, are you going to do another incision from here or just from here?
just from here to here.
Okay.
And I can do if scar revision maybe, but this is wide. Maybe we can do scar revision here only.
I mean, the main thing I want to get is obviously this tightens so it's in the right position. So then we have to cut up here.
Yeah, we have to cut. You don't want to be cut.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking you.
Okay, the best way is to cut.
Yeah.
Without cutting, what can we do? We can do just like a laser, but it will not be enough. Excess skin like this, this much. So when we do cut, okay.
Yeah, because then even if you hold there.
Okay, just bend forward. Bend forward. Not much, sorry.
Ben pansuman yapayım mı?
Sen öbür tarafa evet git oraya doğru.
Then if I go to the side.
Well, there is not enough. Yeah, if you go to side, you have an incision opening. You can do excision as much as this. Okay, go to side slowly. Slowly. So that this much we can extract. You shouldn't go that side under this side. This incision will open.
But then I always think I don't move. You don't move in this position very often.
Yes. But forward. Do the other part.
Don't want to show this.
You know, if you want to retard, we have to cut it, but when we cut it, you cannot support, you cannot bend forward, do this for a last time.
Okay. So yeah, similar type.
Similar to, yeah.
So if you're cutting at the back, do you know how with the original one we did the internal stitches so I couldn't stand up?
No internal stitches.
So then, is there any protection? You know, if I to lean
No internal stitches, okay. No internal stitches. You cut this. The best thing we can do is cut this, but if you bend forward or do sports or that, incision can open.
Yeah.
That's a problem. What is the other thing we can do? We don't cut it, or we cut only the dog ear. And we do laser lipo, skin tightening. It's an option.
Well, I want it having the most height. So obviously the main thing for me is for bodybuilding for it to be tight, like it is at the front.
But still, if you do too tight, your incision can open. That's the problem. Okay. Okay, Chris. Tomorrow, okay, we'll do it. Okay. But you should understand, we have two options. We can cut it. One option is cut it and stitch it to make it tighter. And the other option is we can only take the dog ear, this part, and then we will do lipo and laser tightening also, but it won't be that tight.
Well, I'd rather have it as tight as you can go.
Cut it and tighten. Okay. You don't concern scars.
No.
Okay.
No, because I put these everything's on YouTube anyway. Everyone knows I've had this done, so I'm not bothered.
Okay.
But then will there be more lipo here just to get
Yeah, we can
excess fat?
something like here, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will do the lipo there also. Okay.
So I don't have it cut off there when I was talking to the surgeon. He said, you were leaner last time at the end of the video. It's like, mate, I was leaner 6 weeks ago when I was meant to come as well. You cancelled it. Don't fucking moan at me. I also don't know how this is going to affect things going forward. Because obviously we're going to now cut so far round and up. So I won't be able to bend over. So let's hope the implementation of the peptides from day one really helps speed that process up. Because otherwise, I'm screwed. Okay, so we're currently really regretting this decision for this hotel. Because it's shit, like it's really, really shit. I'm sitting here and like, it's not helping, my anxiety is really bad at the minute because I'm just so exhausted. So I keep like feeling, oh yeah, I'm getting tired now. And then thinking, oh, just have a snooze. And then I go to lie down and my anxiety, physical anxiety seems to kick up. And I just feel awful and then I feel really, really anxious. And I can't even describe what it feels like. It's just, my body feels like it's doing this. And I don't know why. I think part of it is this room. This room is not nice. It is the shittest room in this hotel. They were obviously had the superior rooms and the suites was what I was meant to get upgraded into. And then I made the mistake of obviously booking this. Now I'm looking on booking.com. And it's one of the worst ones. Like all the others look nice. I mean, yeah, they look nice from pictures. It doesn't really help. This looks a lot nicer from pictures. It looks really shit when you get here. It's the most basic of basic rooms. But then because the prices like jumped to double, it's just like, I don't know. I was then hesitant to take the hit on doubling the price because I'm trying to keep the cost down. And then that's in the back of my mind, like, oh well, I want to change, but then money, and it's just like. But then that's just causing me a lot of anxiety, not knowing that stuff right now, which is really not helping. So hopefully I'll get this situation resolved in the next few hours, but I don't feel good, and I ain't even had the operation yet. Just come in this room because the door's open. This wow, nicer room straight away. And I think this is the next room up, not actually a suite. It's just a nice room to be in, isn't it? But mine is just awful. So I might see if I can just upgrade at the very least. I was have to get the fuck out of the room. Because I actually have an anxiety attack. My heart rate is like over 90. I can feel it and my hands shaking like this. She's not good at all. She's really not good. So I come downstairs, which at least has a bit more light and it's a bit nicer. Like I said, I just seen that room upstairs, but I don't think I can cope with this hotel. It hasn't helped in the fact the bed finishes and it's like the TV and it's just squashed, and it feels like this room's really small. The suites were a lot bigger, a lot more space, and I've room to work, but still, I'm in this hotel. I think I just need outdoor space to just go sit outside. So I think I'll just fuck it off and take the hit. It's literally double, but for my mental health, just... I don't handle it in here. I'm a tough person. I'm not myself right now. I'm too exhausted to be myself. And if I could just sleep, like I said, I thought I could. Like I was looking forward to just coming in, sleeping, and just be like, yeah, I just sleep and I feel great. But I don't. I'm not gonna. Like, I should have been snoozing. I should just be snoozing and just chilling out. And I just physically can't. Every time I do, I keep getting that like old anxiety attack that I used to have. I used to have sleep anxiety, so I keep getting that like, starting like getting anxiety when I start trying to sleep. I thought, what do I do? Dose myself up on loads of Xanax all day, every day to try and get through it. Like, I don't want to. Just not in the right mental state. And I ain't got anyone here to calm me down. So it's on me. I've got to just battle through. I'm making a video, but I am actually doing some work at the same time. So I've got this connected to this. It's this continuity. On the video series last time, I literally sat in the same place. Literally sat in the same restaurant I was sat in last time, so points for some continuity. But I'm doing some work this time. Get whilst waiting for my food. Instead of obviously being with someone else, it's still a bit weird. So, for anyone who does come on their own, it's still a little bit long at times. Pro tip. In preparation for the surgery, don't watch videos of previous surgeries. I'm sat here watching myself going, oh no, we're gonna cut my back. How am I gonna, I can't even lie like that, I can't even lie back on my back, I can't lie on my side. Because if I lie on my side looking on my sleep, we're gonna cut right round there, and we're gonna lie down. Like last time they had the drainage tube, God, I just love it in bed, I've had to sleep. Last time I had the drainage tubes in, I had to like shimmy it to one side, could have done with like a donut shaped pillow. How'd you do that when they just cut right around the back? What do you lie on? Who knows? But definitely don't think preparing yourself by watching videos. Watch the video ahead of time. Don't watch the videos near to it. Don't even think about it. Ignorance is bliss. Fucking hell. I'm using humour to mask the fact that I'm actually shitting it. I don't know how to cope with that right now. This is the issue. There's literally no body fat, and then it goes flap. I can do that now. It's getting removed tomorrow. But then look how far the stitch has to go. It even marks itself right the way up. Fuck. Because we were thinking it was just here at first. And it's not, it's there. So it has to come up here to balance the rest. And I have just eaten, so my stomach's a bit overloaded. But I've not been training abs as much lately either. So it's just getting it fixed. Should be fine. Then this will be in. And obviously I'm starting dieting soon, so then the stomach will get sucked in very fast when the food volume goes down, digestion clears. And they need a bit of a tan. Other than that, we're good to go. Feel pretty prepped for the morning. I'm going to get a shower now. Clean my teeth, get myself to bed. Getting picked up in 7 hours. I had to go to a late night pharmacy. I forgot the sterile water to mix my peptides with the growth hormone, the BPC and TB500. I end up getting IV vitamin C, IV, there's like a mixture of vitamins as well. We know that vitamin C has a massive role in the synthesis of collagen. Then we've got 2 peptides that aid in that, plus growth hormone that aids in that. And the idea is if I can get this repaired so it won't rupture by the time I get back to England, then realistically I can get back in the gym. Because that's the bit we're worried about, the rupturing and then inflammation management. So the inflammation management will come from all the other things. The peptides will help with that. The waist trainer will help with that because I have to wear a tight one anyway, and I'll do it anyway, and I would wear that for prep regardless, so that's going to be going on regardless. I've also got my supplements like Support Max Joint, which has an isolated form of curcumin. Curcumin is in curry powders, has anti-inflammatory properties. Isolated form curcumin, and then there's a patented form called Hydrocurt, which is in the Support Max joint, which is why my supplement thing for the night time looks ridiculous with loads and loads of capsules in. A lot of them are natural supplements that help with inflammation. So all those are going in because we're trying to manage inflammation. These guys will give you something like ibuprofen, which is an anti-inflammatory. It does have a role in that. But you can't just keep hammering ibuprofen, it's not very good. And we're attacking it from one pathway, so if we do it from multiple pathways, we're going to have the best chance of reducing that inflammation, and we're also going to have the best chance of that collagen synthesis, repairing the skin, getting the scar healed, and then being able to be fully functional realistically, which is what we're aiming for, being fully functional as fast as possible. So I will share that with you guys as we go, share what I'm going to do. Please do not take this as medical advice, and please do not do what I'm doing. I'm not a skilled professional, let's just say that. To avoid any kind of concerns here. If you copy what I'm doing, it is at your own risk, but it is likely to help us speed up the procedure. So, let's get to bed. I will see you in the morning.